Anyone know if a D4 build that's like Exploding Palm? You're literally looking at it. This is the closest you're going to get to Exploding Palm Monk. D3. Like, literally and ironically, this build that I made. It was not intended to be like that, but I mean, it was kind of intended to be like that. But then we added the AoE grip on top of it. Yeah. What's up, Nico? What does that do? Just slow, so you don't even have to go see the doctor if it's all hurt next week. Yeah, you don't want like some weird infection shit happening, especially on your tongue. That sounds bad. That sounds like bad news bears. This plays very much like Exploding Palm Monk in D3, but does substantially, like it's very strong single target damage still, whereas Exploding Palm was not very good single target. You have to rely on enemies exploding on each other. This is just like extra juice when enemies explode on each other, but you don't like need it. Kind of
not ready yet.
There's a shield nest on here. Sounds good. This ring the other day too, or yesterday. You know, Rakhnoff's Wake is good for any builds. I just got a double GA one. The boots. I'm only using them. I mean, they're okay. The passive stats on them are okay. The actual skill itself is useless for me because I'm not fire damage. If I was fire damage with like a Jaguar build, I might consider it. The only reason I'm wearing it though is just the passives are really good. Until I like get my gloves, and then once I get gloves, I'm gonna be swapping around. Although actually, I don't think I could drop them because of the all res right now. Well, yeah, yes I can. I'll have to roll all res on the new boots. So yeah, yeah.
Finest jewels in very well.
The proc itself though doesn't really seem great. No, I guess to answer your question. But for me, the passives on it are very nice.
From nothing.
Okay, so let's swap to T4. Let's Gamba.
That's the spirit. Give it a go. Hello, well. Oh, not a bad Vasili's go. Not a bad pull, that.
Not a bad pull, that.
Well, shame. Vasili's shame. Hello, shining well. Vasili's ghost.
Damn it, dude.
I had that in my bag.
Got the gloves, but not.
I forge more than hot.
Oh,
Still
ancestral.
got some good in it.
Oh, we go again.
I'll keep my forge hot. Return soon.
I'll return soon.
I wouldn't mind the rest.
That's right, Ragu, exactly. Well, Jerry gloves yet? Because I died, dude. We did T4 last night, dude. Weren't you here? It's just not worth doing. We went to T4. We did T4. We unlocked it. We played 2 hours in T4 yesterday. It's just the drops weren't like, oh my god, there's so many extra drops. I was like, oh, this is nice. Let's return to the efficient farming now. It's good for mat stuff. That was about it. What gloves am I looking for? The stagger ones. The poison stagger ones. There's 2 different stagger ones. The poison stagger ones. The spiritborn ones. They are incredibly good. Overpowered even. They're like literally perfect for my build for starters, but just in general, defensively they're broken. I mean, it's literally Monk Stagger. Monk Stagger from WoW, so. But like on crack. Barriers, barriers, barriers. Bugged out, it bugged out. My stacks are gone.
Not ready. I need more time.
Bug, dude.
Not ready yet.
Oh, it's snakes, dude. I feel like somebody like made snakes like 3 times. That's a dead end. Have like a 3 times chance to spawn versus other enemy types in this randomized content. Oh my god, never did it. Oh my god. Did Horton change colors? He did. He is now Latino IRL. Tell what direction that guy's gonna shoot in. Slamming. I feel like he just like 180 sometimes and hits you anyway. The red image there. Whichever way he wants. Are you using Rakanot's Wake as well, Cantaker? How's E4 these days? It's in a pretty good state. It's a lot of fun. Much better than it was. Based on your question, I assume you haven't played it in a very long time. Much better than it was at like launch and stuff. It's good old monster smashing time. That shield guy died. Die. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Say it once. I'll say it again. I said it yesterday 3 times. I'll say it today another 10 times. It depends what you're looking for from the game. Alright? Whoever frequents this channel will have heard me say this a million times already. If you liked Diablo, and liked Diablo 4 conceptually, but feel like they fumbled the release and blah blah blah, and you just wanted that game to just be better, more polished, more quality of life, more things to do in endgame, it's that now, and will continue to get better. If what you wanted out of Diablo 4 was for it not to be Diablo 4 and just be as in-depth as PoE and all that kind of stuff, you will just never like this game, because it's not built and will never be built to be as like insanely convoluted and in depth and Like, that kind of shit is PoE. In terms of character building. And builds and stuff like that. I think it prides itself on having a very low barrier to entry. Because frankly, it makes them a lot more money.
You need more time.
Anyone can just kind of make a pretty good build. Often builds are a little dictated by, on rails, by the items they make, and you just go smash monsters in the face. Is better than every over D4? I don't think that's true, and I love LE. LE is certainly more in-depth. It's the middle ground between PoE. Like, LE is probably my favorite overall. LE is the middle ground between PoE and D4 in terms of complexity and all that kind of shit. And just that alone is still a little too much for people. I think you underestimate how many people just don't, like, want to turn their brain off and just smash monsters in the face and not have to, like, overthink stuff. Or be intimidated by stuff or whatever, you know? LE just needs more content. I think LE has, like, a decent amount of content. I haven't even done all the endgame content in LE, and I feel like there's stuff to do there.
Greetings. How shall I guide my hammer?
How shall I guide my hammer? What's your animal? Snoozing? Yeah, I think... I do agree with Brad. I think one of Diablo's biggest barriers to entry is its price. And DLC price on top of that and all that kind of stuff. Now, to be fair, there's one good Blizzard. Blizzard's like the Nintendo of the PC world these days, and for better or worse, they do it very well. They're very, very good, especially lately, at FOMO and preying on your nostalgia. And as a result, they continue to make these jacked prices because people are going to buy them. Oh, new WoW skins in D4. They do look good. Hey, by the way, they do look great. Not taking that away from the artist and the work it took. Like, they do look very good. $28 for a skin, though? For only one class can wear? I've seen the price on Overwatch skins. People will buy them. You know why? Because people love Sylvanas. As soon as Sylvanas Widowmaker comes out, take my credit card. Like, what the fuck is Yols doing right now? Yols was grinding the shit out of World of Warcraft to sell tokens, literally just to buy Overwatch skins. For their, like, one-punch crossover or whatever. They're making an absolute fucking killing on it. So I don't even know if they care as much about the box price, because the market that they already do have that bought the game is probably shelling out a shit ton of money for cosmetics. I myself might buy the Bon Somdi one. I love Bon Somdi. It's really fucking well done. And I already have the platinum for what it's worth. I don't need to swipe everything, but spend that platinum on something. But some of the cat mounts look really cool too. Like, also for some people, $28 is nothing, right? They don't care. They have a lot of disposable income. They like this. They buy it. Sorry. $8 for use a lot? Sure. It is for a lot of people. Especially when you, well, like, you just, especially when you equate it to like, what does $20 get you? Right, it gets you a meal. You're like home cooking. That's enough food for like an entire day of eating. Depending on how you cook and stuff. $20, maybe 2 days of eating. TIL, different people have different financial statuses. Put different value on money and things they want to buy and their disposable income and all that kind of stuff. That one truly is the best image to get. It's so easy. It's crazy how like little ancestrals we're getting here. Crazy. Well, $20 US buys you a meal if you're doing like takeout or things like that. But yeah, $20, right? If I go to Costco, I do like I'd say a month at Costco for like my groceries and everything. I spend probably about $350 to $400. That, except for our like bruv nights and stuff, that covers me every meal every day for the entire month. So, $20 of that is 5%. Right? Like, save a lot of money there. There's some damage nodes here. We'll grab. Also need a better helm. We gotta swap helm out. We gotta swap the gloves and the boots. I think I'm going to keep Temerity and not go back to our other legs. It's a tough call, but Temerity has a much better balance of damage to survivability for us. The other ones were just purely survivability. And then we just got to get GA stuff. And then obviously the, whatever Giga Mythic uniques we get, that's great, but we can count on that right now. Find that later. This skin is also €20 for anyone in Eastern Europe, 20 or something entirely different in Western Europe. That was my point. Sure, yeah. Not wrong, obviously. About that. I don't have a potion on. There you go. I should check for Realm Walker between rounds here. I completely ignored catnip spray. Not all cats like catnip. Little one actually didn't like catnip for the longest time. She's much more into it now. And there's some treats that have catnip in them that Mr. Cat, I think, is a fucking addict. That she doesn't really like or just only sometimes eats. Different mediums. I mean, just get the ground stuff. I'll send you a link from Amazon Canada. It's the best stuff. Just like ground up catnip. Dry grounded catnip. That's the good stuff. Premium catnip, actually. They get that good. Hold on, double GA. NordVPN. I love catnip. Yeah, you do. 600 a week here for groceries and food. Holy shit! Why is that so much? I spent about 100 today, and that will do me close to 2 weeks. Yeah. You can stretch groceries a long ways. For she's a jolly good fellow. Wait, yeah, this goes down. Damn, we just succeeded at 55, then a 40, 25, and then it'll go down to 10 on the next one. What's this? Max life and overpower. There's no way for 3 people, 2,400 a month for food is right. That sounds like a lot. Oikor. I mean, what did I say? 400 a month for me? 350, 400 a month? I would just double that for another person. That sounds like double what it should be here, at least, for 3 people per month eating. Literally the very first one bug out. Sure did. Sure did.
Need more time.
Is there a point to doing elixirs? I think just for the XP. I haven't seen really any evidence, so far at least, or any conclusive evidence, or any evidence that it's worth, from a looting perspective on ovals, to pop them in content that doesn't drop loot till the end. So like hordes, pit, etc. It's most useful if you're just like slamming for hell tides or doing micro dungeons, from like an actual drops perspective. But you do still get the 15% XP, right? So if you don't care about the drops, you're just grinding Paragon level or whatever. Bugged out, didn't it? Oh my god, all these dead ends. I don't have CDs yet. Not started fun. I don't understand. That guy's pattern. Lilith stuff? Just have to wait there just so I can see what it did. The waves of shit. I think that's from Lilith. I don't know that. I've never done Uber Lilith, so I've like seen people do it, but I don't know any of her abilities really. Hello, guy stream. Is there a point using Opal Elixir in pits? Is just a way. I mean, the potions I always use them free stats. Opals I use them anyways. Potions are chest drops or craft potions in the new season. Yeah. Don't forget Elixir too for an extra 5%. If you want a mini maxi.
Not in town.
Mini max.
See some steel, you need. Use it well.
See ya soon.
I hope whatever.
The Scammy Please market? I love that market. Reminds me of getting scammed. Die. Salmon's expensive. It's decently expensive. Not bad when you buy it just like a massive fillet at Costco. Let me think of the pricing. For me, when I buy salmon, you have I buy like one of those like full big fillets that I cut up into probably about 8 to 10 servings. Ish. AKA 8 to 10 meals. And it's $55 to $60. That's usually what I get at Costco for that. There's definitely cheaper fish, don't get me wrong, but it's not too bad. All the elites.
Not ready.
Boom, 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 ba-dum. Cool. Fail. 3 fails.